Davante Adams is now a free agent, folks. Let's talk about it. Davante Adams probably gonna be a future Hall of Famer. He still got something left in the tank. Let's talk about the few teams that he could go to, where I think he could revive his career, finish his career off on a good note. Let's start off with the Denver Broncos. They got a nice young team. Sean Payton looking to bring in a veteran wide receiver to help out the young guys. You know, they got Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims. They have Josh Reynolds, Cortland Sutton. I think another nice receiver like Davante Adams would be beautiful for Bo Nix. I think that would be nice cross there, you know. Excellent route runner, guy who got good hands, could be a security blanket for Bo Nix. When you look at the Denver Broncos, at times, the receivers don't be getting open. And, you know, playing the Sean Payton system, you got to get open, man. You know? So Davante Adams to the Broncos, I think, would be a nice fit. Next, Kansas City Chiefs. We all know the Kansas City Chiefs got average wide receivers. Hopkins, probably at the end of his career. You got Juju, who's not really a threat. You got Watson. You got Hollywood Brown. But none of them guys really scare you. Bringing in a guy like Davante Adams, I think would really give Patrick Mahomes that edge like he used to have. Because I think Hopkins is going to retire. Juju, I think he on a one-year deal. I'm not sure they bring him back. Kelsey, looks like he's coming back, but he's on his last leg. You bring in Davante Adams, I think the Kansas City Chiefs could be a serious threat once again, like they have been the last few years. The next team, San Francisco 49ers. They recently traded Deebo Samuel. What better way to replace Deebo by bringing in a guy like Davante Adams? Brock Purdy would love to have a guy like this, a veteran wide receiver who got good hands, going to be a mentor to the young wide receivers, and going to be able to come through for you when it count. I think Davante Adams would be a good fit with the San Francisco 49ers. Davante Adams going to the Philadelphia Eagles would probably put the Eagles right back in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I know they got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. But who's really their slot receiver, their third guy? I can't really call his name off the top of the head. Besides, I think if the Philadelphia Eagles will put Devontae Smith up in the slot, that will open up the offense a little bit more. Put Adams on the outside with Brown, man, you got you a solid receiving core that will be unstoppable. The next team is the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen almost made it to the Super Bowl. You know, he got Amari Cooper. He got Coleman. He got Chazier. Bringing in another guy like Davante Adams would really help out that offense because Amari Cooper, he gets shut down a lot. Having a guy like Davante Adams, if he on his game and balling, you got to double him, and that will open up the field for other guys. I really would like to see that. Another team where I think Davante Adams will flourish at is the Baltimore Ravens. They desperately need another wide receiver. You got Zay Flowers. I think he's the reason why Baltimore didn't move on. Lamar Jackson needed another receiver, and he didn't have him. You got Zay Flowers. You got Perriman. Other than that, who you really got like that? Davante Adams will step right in and be a major factor for the offense. Knowing that Derrick Henry in the backfield, you got to respect him. Having three legit wide receivers will turn Lamar Jackson into an MVP candidate once again. And will take some pressure off of Derrick Henry too. You will have to respect Davante Adams. A sleeper team is the Tampa Bay Bucks. Tampa Bay Bucks are a nice team. They made the playoff the last few years. They just got rid of Chris Godwin. Bring in Davante Adams with Mike Evans. And I forgot their slot receiver name. I think you got you something right there in Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield just have to cut down on the turnovers. You know, that would be a perfect fit for Davante Adams too. Another team where I think Davante Adams could go to is the Cincinnati Bengals. We all seen that T. Higgins was trying to get out of Cincinnati. They did him dirty by franchise tagging him 2 years in a row. So 9 times out of 10, he's definitely out of there. Bring in a guy like Davante Adams to go in there with Jamar Chase. That would be nice. You know, let's say T. Higgins not really feeling Cincinnati and he don't really ball out like he should. You know you got Davante Adams right there ready to ball. With a quarterback like Joe Burrow, I think you could see some good football out of Davante Adams, man. Because Joe Burrow is that dude, man. Real talk. And the last team is probably a long shot, but Davante Adams and Derek Carr are friends. The New Orleans Saints just hired a new coach in Kellen Moore. They're bringing in a new offense. What better way to make your quarterback feel comfortable having a guy that he's familiar with? I think having a guy like Davante Adams to go with Rashid and to go with Chris Olave would be nice. You could throw Rashid in the slot. Rashid, one of the fastest wide receivers in the league. You throw him in the slot with Davante Adams and Olave on the outside, I think that offense could do some damage. Some real damage in the NFC South. Because when you look at that division, you know, the only team that's really good is the Tampa Bay Bucks. And if the Saints would be able to do that, I think they would be able to compete with the Tampa Bay Bucks, you know? That would be nice. That rivalry will get reignited. You know what I'm saying? And the last team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers been trying to get a wide receiver for like the last 2 years. I think Mike Tomlin could get some good football out of Davante Adams if he was to go across there. You know, that would give them a legit threat that will take some pressure off the quarterback, whatever quarterback it is, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. You bring in a veteran that can run routes, who done been there and done that. That would be nice, man. Real nice. And oh yeah, I just thought of this team. How about the Minnesota Vikings? You team Davante Adams up with Justin Jefferson and Addison? That's a problem. Real talk. Justin Jefferson demand double teams almost on every play. Davante Adams and Addison will have one-on-one coverage, and I think they would shine. Y'all let me know where y'all think Davante Adams will go. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next one, people. Stay blessed out there.